I find that this platform is so interesting to me. Hello, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are on part 3 of our 4-part video series that talks about the different teacher marketplaces in comparison to our baseline of Outschool. Today's teacher marketplaces are really a little bit interesting. These are 2 marketplaces that were designed for teachers by teachers. Hi all, it's Teacher Allison here, and I am just stopping in the middle of my intro because although I had filmed all of this and today I was just getting ready to edit it and put it all together, unfortunately when I looked at Facebook this morning there was a comment on your Teachable moment, which was the second of the 2 teacher marketplaces that I was going to discuss. They had a comment on their instructor Facebook page, and you can see here that it says that basically they're just not selling courses. In addition, her health issues have caused them to take a large step back. We're just going to share one of the 2 videos today, but I hope you'll get a lot out of the second one. Although it is also a teacher-made marketplace, it is a very different idea. But I'll just let me explain that to you in the rest of this video. See you then. Now, as just a quick refresher, let's look at some of the highlights from Outschool so that we can remember the different baseline categories that we're using in comparison. So with the Outschool highlights, we have the school age groups from K to 12. They have some company programs. The 2 that we discussed were pods. Another program that we have is teacher-built companies, and you can actually teach for one of these like mini companies inside the umbrella of Outschool. Now, do you need a degree? No, you do not. They do take a 30% commission from whatever it is that you earn, but you can set your own pricing, your own schedule, and you create your own classes, which also means they don't have a curriculum on hand. The platform that they use is Zoom, and if you looked at their ratings on Glassdoor, they ran about 4.5 stars, which was actually pretty good in comparison to some of the others. And because we will be discussing some marketplaces that are for people of faith specifically, for the sake of comparison, I just want you to be aware that Outschool only allows secular classes. So if you're looking for something where you can teach faith-related classes, faith-based classes, you'll have to look elsewhere. All right, with that, let's get started. Next is a totally different format than any other that I found online. This one is called My Cool Class. The difference with My Cool Class that instead of being a company that is taking a commission from you, this is actually a teacher co-op. So you're buying into the whole product. You're becoming a member of the entire company. This is a much smaller company than something like Outschool, and it's a whole difference in paradigm thinking about what you want to be as a teacher. Let's take a look at the basics of My Cool Class. First of all, your students and teachers are located worldwide. You do not need a degree or a certificate unless you're teaching some of the higher level kind of programs, things like law, psychology, or medicine. Instead of having a commission that they take from you, you are a co-op member. So you pay an annual membership depending on your country. So if you are a more prosperous country, your membership fee is going to be more expensive than a company or than a country that is not as prosperous. They also have a platform onboarding fee that ranges from about $7 to $13.50. And then if you are inactive for 3 months, there is an inactivity fee. They do explain what a co-op is on their site. They explain the benefits of being in a co-op. It's not something that I am familiar with using a co-op as a teacher. So I will link those sites to you so that you can take a little bit more time if this is something that you're interested in. But basically when it comes down to it, they're looking to being able to make an income equal for everyone, regardless of where you are. They're looking to help teachers be in control of their income versus a company that you're giving a commission to straight across the line, regardless of where you live or how much you make. As far as your prices, you can set your own prices and you can earn extra income by advertising their platform. Again, because they're kind of a new platform, a new idea. If you will advertise in your social media, you can earn a little bit extra income. They have several different platforms to use for teaching. They have My Cool Classroom platform. They have Big Blue Button, Basic Zoom, a platform called Whereby, or Google Meet. This is another one where you teach your own classes. They do have some official courses. This is another new product for their company. This is something, as a teacher, if you're designing a class, you want to offer it to My Cool Class. They take it in, they decide whether it is something that is of their standard. If it is, then they can offer it to other teachers, and you actually get a commission from the usage by other teachers. So there's another way that you can earn some income with My Cool Class. So My Cool Class, it's another option for a platform. Again, it's one that you may want to take some time to consider. Well, thank y'all for joining me today. I find that this platform is so interesting. I really love that it comes from a place of giving to other people. I love that it comes from teachers looking out for other teachers, hoping to benefit their brothers and sisters in education. I really love that piece of it. And I'm excited to find out more about it. Now, also, I want to remind you that coming up, we have some new things. We have a couple of new series. One of the new series that we'll be doing is going to be all about applying for these platforms. All of these different platforms that we've discussed in these videos, and in the final video, the fourth video. Also coming up is an interview I have been looking forward to for months. I'm so excited to be interviewing some of the creators of the Koala platform, the Koala online classroom. The company is called Teach for Koala, so if you want to take a few minutes just to check them out, I would recommend it. They have teacher cohorts all the time coming together. They're asking questions, they're getting feedback, they're just trying to make it the best product for all the teachers. So I hope you'll keep your eyes out for that one as well. And don't forget to watch for the comparison sheet at the end of today's video, as well as at the end of our fourth video. We will have the comparison of all the teacher marketplaces that we've discussed in these videos. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm always just so thankful to have you here. And if you find that this site has been helpful for you, I would love to have you subscribe. I would love to hear from you, hear what sorts of things you would like to learn more about, what kind of upcoming videos would interest you. And I just look forward to seeing you in the very near future. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Today we're going to actually talk about blah, 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 blah.